Okay, so check this. There is a brand new and completely free AI teacher. You can share your screen with this teacher and ask it questions. It will then answer your specific questions as if you're talking to a real person. Check this demo.
All right, so can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen. It appears to be a CAD program with a drawing on it. Is there anything specific you would like me to comment on?
Yeah, which CAD program this is?
The CAD program you're using is Autodesk AutoCAD 2025. Is there anything else you want to know about it?
No, I have this drawing on my screen. I want to add dimensions here, all kind of dimensions. Can you guide me through the step-by-step process of doing that?
Sure, I can help with that. To add dimensions, you'll use the Annotate tab. Do you see that tab at the top of the program?
Yes.
Okay, once you select the Annotate tab, you will see a panel called Dimensions. There, you have several options for different types of dimensions you can add, such as linear, aligned, angular, radius, and diameter dimensions. What type of dimension would you like to add first?
Now, in this demo, you saw Google Gemini helping me add dimensions to my drawing as if I was talking to an all knowing expert. Now, this AI can see your screen and understand what's there, and based on that context, it can answer your questions or help you do certain tasks. And yes, this video is not sponsored. I found it helpful, so I'm sharing it with you. Now, this AI is not a 100% replacement of your instructor yet. So, stop thinking about quitting your school or college for now. In my tests, it worked for most of the common situations, but it just provided incorrect responses to, and in some scenarios, it just failed completely. So, first, let me show you how you can use this AI to get help with learning AutoCAD or any other CAD software for that matter. So, let's get started.
So the first step is going to Google AI Studio. Here you can go to aistudio.google.com/live or just follow the link in the description of this video. Now go to stream real time. And of course, you need to log in with your Google account, which I've already done. And if you want to fine tune it, you can select the output format, which is selected as audio for me, but you can also change it to text. And now when you change it to text, the prompts will show up on your screen rather than just an audio, which is not very intuitive. So I'll just keep audio selected. Also, you can change the voice. Doesn't matter. So I'll just select the first default option. Now, there are three options here. You can just talk to Gemini, ask your questions, and you'll get the answer. You can show Gemini whatever you're seeing using a camera or a webcam. But the option that we are going to use is this, share your screen. So when you share your screen with Gemini, it's going to see everything that you have on your screen. It will listen to your voice and then it will provide answers as if you are talking to a person. So let's do that. But before I do that, just make sure that you hide everything sensitive from your screen because Google will use that data to train its model. So anything that you don't want to share should not be visible on the screen. So with that being said, let's go to share your screen. All right, so can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen. It appears to be a CAD program with a drawing on it. Is there anything specific you would like me to comment on?
Yeah, which CAD program this is?
The CAD program you're using is Autodesk AutoCAD 2025. Is there anything else you want to know about it?
No, I have this drawing on my screen. I want to add dimensions here, all kind of dimensions. Can you guide me through the step-by-step process of doing that?
Sure, I can help with that. To add dimensions, you'll use the Annotate tab. Do you see that tab at the top of the program?
Yes.
Okay, once you select the Annotate tab, you will see a panel called Dimensions. There, you have several options for different types of dimensions you can add, such as linear, aligned, angular, radius, and diameter dimensions. What type of dimension would you like to add first?
Can you recommend how should I start adding the dimensions?
I would recommend starting with linear dimensions. You can use the linear dimension tool to measure the horizontal and vertical distances of your object. Do you want me to guide you through the process step by step?
Yes.
Alright, after selecting the linear tool, you'll need to specify the first extension line origin by clicking on the first point you want to measure. Then you'll click on the second point to specify the second extension line origin. After that, you'll click somewhere to place the dimension line. Try it now and tell me if it works.
Yeah, it worked. Now, how do I add the radius or diameter dimension?
Okay, to add a radius or diameter dimension, you would go back to the Dimensions panel and select either the Radius or Diameter tool. Then, You will click on the circle or arc you want to dimension.
Where
Click
is
somewhere to
this
place.
radius or diameter tool? I don't see it anywhere on the dimensions panel.
You're right, I apologize for that oversight. It looks like the icons for radius and diameter are hidden. If you click on the small downward pointing arrow below linear, the radius and diameter options should appear in the drop-down menu. Do you see it now?
Yes, I see it now.
Great, now you can select either the radius or diameter tool and click on the circle or arc you want to dimension. And after that, you'll click again to place the dimension text. Do you want to add a radius or a diameter dimension first?
I already added a radius dimension and it worked, but I have a problem. The text size of this dimension is very small. How do I change the text size of this dimension?
Okay, to change the text size of the dimension, you will need to modify the dimension style. You can type dim style into the command line and press enter, which will open the dimension style manager. Do you see the command line at the bottom of the screen?
Yes.
Alright, in the dimension style manager, select the modify button. This will open a new window, which will allow you to change the dimension style, including text size. Do you see the modify button in the dimension style manager window?
Yes.
Great! Now in the Modify Dimension Style window, click on the Text tab. Then in the Text Appearance section, you'll see a Text Height field. You can change the value there to adjust the size of the dimension text. What text size would you like to use?
Okay, this will change only the text size, but I want to change overall scale of the dimension. I just want to change the size of text, arrows, spacing, and everything. So entire scale of the dimension. How do I do that?
Alright, to change the overall scale of the dimension, you will need to adjust the overall scale factor, also located in the Modify Dimension Style window. In this window, select the Fit tab, and in that section there is a Use Overall Scale of setting. You will need to increase the value there to increase all of your dimensions. What scale do you want to use?
3.
Okay, after setting the overall scale to 3, click the OK button in the Modify Dimension Style dialog, and then click the Close button in the Dimension Style Manager. That should update the dimensions in your drawing. Is the dimension scale better now?
Yes, it is. But now I want to make my radial dimension horizontal. It's currently aligned with the dimension line. How do I do that?
Okay, to make the radial dimension horizontal, you will need to go back into the Modify Dimension Style window and change the text alignment. In the Modify Dimension Style dialog window, select the Text tab, and in the Text Alignment section, select Horizontal instead of Aligned with Dimension Line. Do you want to try it?
Okay, I tried that.
Great! Now that you've changed the text alignment, do you see the radial dimension as horizontal?
Yes, it is. And it worked. Thank you so much.
Now, here is a situation where this AI failed. I showed a PDF document with a simple drawing and dimensions, and I asked it to help me recreate it. But no matter how I tried, it just failed to make distinction between a dimension line and a drawing line. Here is a demo.
Now, can you help me make this drawing as well? It's right now on a PDF sheet, and I only want to make the lines that are solid.
Sure, I can help you with that. So you want to reproduce the solid lines from the PDF drawing in your CAD program. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, let's start by drawing the basic shape of the object first, without the dimensions. I can walk you through using the line command to create each of the lines. Would
Mhm.
you like to start?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, to begin, select the Line tool, which is found on the Home tab of your CAD program. Now click anywhere on your screen to start the first line. Do you see the Line tool? And are you ready to begin?
Yep. I've already begun. So what should I do next?
Okay, now looking at the PDF drawing, the first horizontal line goes straight to the right 50 units. So type 50 in the command line and press enter. That will create a horizontal line that's 50 units long.
Actually, there is no line, a single line of length 50. This 50 length is for the dimension. So you are confusing the dimension with the actual drawing. And this just failed. So it may not work in every situation as you saw just now, but it gets the job done. And it's also not very accurate every single time.
So as you can see, it's not yet flawless, but it's just a matter of time before it becomes even better. What is your take on this? Do you think it has the potential of replacing the actual human instructors anytime soon, including maybe even me? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you are still interested in learning AutoCAD from a real human, then check our AutoCAD free essentials course on SourceCAD. The link is in the description of this video and also in the pinned comment. When you finish the free course, you'll also get a certificate of completion from us. So that was all for today, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.